up, guys? This is Clyde here. I just got done reconing this Ariana SX18 basket with the Recone kit that I got from PSI Pink Star Industries, and all I got left is the dust cap. And what I did was I used this soldering iron right here, this huge industrial soldering iron, to solder the tinsel leads right there. I use, as you can see right there, I use those female speaker terminal connectors. I removed the plastic insulation around it to crimp, the plastic crimp sleeve, and I spread it open, and I put the dual tinsel leads on the top of it and held it down while heating it up with a soldering iron, and I fed some solder to it on both sides. I did the same thing, and that brown stuff that you see there is the resin from the solder. I used Kessler solder, and both sides I did the same thing. Same thing on both sides. Is that female speaker terminals, and I spread the end open and just held the tinsel leads on the top and fed solder to it. Both sides, same thing. I held the solder. I just fed the solder right to the tinsel leads right here. It's just tinsel leads is just laying on here. It's not even crimped, nothing, because it's not big enough to be crimped down, so I had to just hold this tinsel lead down and heat it up with this soldering iron right there, the big industrial soldering iron, and feed the solder to here and to that side. So it's just sitting on there, but it's soldered down right to this to the terminal connectors. Yep. Got some nice thick spiders, and I got this box on here with my tools in there to help hold down the surround and the spiders while it's being while the glue is being dried up. With the CA glue and the rubber glue that they supply from PSI, you don't have to use any clothespins or clips to hold it down. But let me remove this box. Got the spacer right there to space it off away from the pole piece. It's a plastic spacer. Yeah, so it's pretty simple to assemble this Recone. So all that's left is to glue this PSI dust cap, and that's it. I used up all of this rubber adhesive, so I'm gonna have to use this CA adhesive with this activator to glue down the dust cap to the cone. And the solder that I used this solder here, Kessler solder, number 44 Kessler solder. It's a 4060 alloy. It's a 4060 alloy, and there's a resin core solder. Yep. To me, this is the best solder you can use, because by using when you use plain the plain solder, like I got, let's see, I got a plain solder in here that was used for this. Let's see. Okay, let me get it out of there. If you use solder like this, just a plain old cheap electrical solder, it won't work. It will just bead right off. Because I tried using this type of solder for soldering speaker terminal connections, and all it does is just bead right off and ball up and just fall right down. So this type of solder is crappy, shitty, not good for that soldering wires and electrical for the speaker terminals. So you gotta use that Kester number 44 resin core solder, 4060 alloy. But anyways, yeah, that's my update with the Recone for this RE Audio SX18, that PSI Recone kit that I got, 1500 watt. Yep, so it's gonna be 45-hour dry time, 48-hour dry time, then I can install it and install the amp, get it mounted in that custom box that I got built. Then everything's all good. Okay guys, this is Sky here signing off.